sometimes...
It's understood. What's your next big film? What are you going to do to make more people happy?
Just one moment, please.
Oh, sure. I'm sorry.
I know there's a lot of people out there that tell me they love me and everything, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for loving me and for realizing who I am in your lives, and it's important because I love you too. I love my fans, and I love everybody out there, and I just want to thank you for showing the love that you show me. You know, thank you. I'm sorry. What was your question?
What's your next big project, Nino? Where do you go from here? You just finished with The Princess and The Palm Tree.
I'm expecting some nominations, and I'm expecting some big offers. I think I'm gonna be doing some big things, some big films. I'm gonna do some major things. What my next project is, I don't know. I'm thinking of going like to Miami for a little bit, vacationing and stuff like that. I'm thinking of taking up golf, but it bores me. But you know, whatever. You know, there's so many things that I don't know if I play the piano, I play the drums. I used to box a little bit. I play tennis. You know, I eat mangoes. I take the mangoes right off the trees and just like eat them. Unbelievable.
That's healthy food.
To me, that's talent. When you can take a mango and with my teeth I separate the skin and I bite into the mango and it drips all over my chest in the sun. That's what life's about. Taking a bite out of, I want everyone to know that. In the future, take a friggin' bite out of a mango, because when you take a bite out of a mango and the fluids drip on you, you're taking a bite out of life. Gabish? Take a bite out. That's what I'm telling all my audience members, all my fans, all my followers, of which there are many, my worshipers. Remember something. Take a bite out of the mango. Good advice, huh?
Good. That's a moment to cherish. I'm gonna keep that thought with me tonight. I'll tell you.
Thank you. Yeah, Jay, you're a good. I got your name right this time.
You did. Hey,
Jay, you're a good man. There's something about you. There's like a warmth. There's like I could see you doing well in this talk show host. What is it? 5, 6 years you're doing this now?
Yeah, a little more than that. Yeah, 20. But you know, it comes along. I'm getting experience.
20 years.
You know,
How come you never had me on before? I'm a little hurt.
You know,
I mean, I've done 17 films.
You know, Nino, it's hard to get you on. You have a tough agent. You know what I'm saying?
We
called him. We say, yeah, we want to get Nino DeMarco on. He says, Nino DeMarco. You know how tough it is to get Nino DeMarco on the show?
My agent, Phil. He's tough.
He's tough.
He plays hardball. You know what I mean?
He's tough. He does. And, you know.
Like I say, I'm very relaxed on your show. I kick back. I don't really like you know, while I'm here and stuff like that, I'm hungry. Is anybody who could bring me like waffles or something like that? Do you have people like that?
Oh, we'll take care. Sure.
Like in the
we got Heather in the back. Heather will take care of you. Another Heather, yeah. She's a cute girl. She's one of our interns from the local college.
Not a wannabe actress, though, right? Just.
Oh, she's interested in acting a little bit. Yeah, you know what I mean. But
yeah, because I'm getting hungry and stuff like that. And I gotta say, your format for your show. What other guests do you have? Anyone interesting today?
Not as interesting as you.
That's obvious.
I mean,
that would go. I was thinking if you have someone in the green room, maybe they could wait. Maybe they come back on next time. I'm getting into this. I think we could. There's a lot more things I could tell you about. I could tell you a lot more about me. You know, I'm thinking.
Well, that's
what
what
else
it's
do you want to tell me? Something. Ask me something else about myself that you might find. You want to know? Well, they do that other show where the guy asks his favorite curse words, but I can't say this is national TV, so we can't do that.
You know, when you were in high school, tell me about your high school days. When did you first get this confidence that you have about yourself?
You know, I got to be honest. High school was a little bit tough and stuff. I didn't have the confidence I had now up till maybe the 9th grade. 7th and 8th was tough. Once I got 9th, I pretty much knew that I was like the most important person in the high school. But 7th and 8th grades was tough. But, I mean, honestly, in 9th grade, I was the basketball star, the football star, the baseball star, the tennis star. Oh, wait a second.
That's a lot of sports.
No, that was that guy. That was that guy Jimmy and stuff. He was the star. No, I played basketball.
Oh.
This guy Jimmy, I used to look up to him, so I thought, in my mind, I thought I was him. He was the star of everything. He got all the girls. Maybe I didn't get all the girls, but maybe there's a lot of resentment. Maybe we shouldn't even talk about high school because I get angry thinking about it.
Let's forget about high school. Let's go to college.
No, I'm serious because you know what? A lot of bad things happen in high school I don't even want to talk about and stuff. And that's one of the reasons I became a star, because they said, you know what? I'll never repeat high school again. I'm going to be a star and show all these people, these lowlifes, these scum, the garbage, the trash, the people, the petulance, the people that preyed on other people and stuff, the bullies and stuff. I said, one day I'm going to show them all. I'm going to teach them who's the boss. I'm going to teach them. Sometimes I refer to myself as God's lonely man. Sometimes I feel like there's a lot of anger in me from things that happened in high school. I feel like I'm a very lonely, angry man and stuff. But then things happen. After high school, I became a star. So you know what? Goodbye, you losers, you slaps, you slobs, you lowlifes from high school. Goodbye. Because now look at me now. Look at me now. Look at you. Look at me and look at you. You're nobody. You're nothing. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So what happened in college? Was that a better experience for you, college?
Did you do your research at all?
You know, I do the best I can, but I want to hear from you.
I didn't go to college.
Jeez, you didn't go to college.
I didn't go to, but the thing is,
you're such an intelligent guy. You didn't go to college.
I taught myself. I must have about 379 books, exactly 379 books. I read. I don't like teachers telling me you should read this. No. If they tell me to read something, I was always like, you know what? You tell me to read this, I'm going to read something else. I'm a rebel. Rebel with a Clue. With a Clue.
With
You
a
got
Clue.
that? Rebel
Yeah.
with a Clue. Well, I don't want to say cause that was the movie,
That's
but
right,
Dean,
of course.
tremendous actor. I'm going to say Rebel with the Clue because you know what? I'm a rebel, but I know what's going on. And I know what people are thinking. There's a lot of bad thoughts out there, a lot of bad thoughts, a lot of people saying things that aren't right. I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't like it. Now that I'm getting famous, I see that people love me. They're on the right track. I'm on the right track. Just don't bring up high school anymore, please.
What's your favorite book? Is it Moby Dick?
It sounds like a gay book to me.
No, it's about a whale actually, but it's one of the classics.
I wouldn't even use that word for me, it's like if my fans, if they said Moby, blah, 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 whatever you said, I can't say that word. To me, I'm nothing against gay, but whatever you're into, good. I mean, I think it's great. Whatever you're into,
it's really about a whale.
Me,
I mean, it's about a whale. It's a story about a
so
whale.
it's not about homosexuals?
No, it's about a whaling
The book
story.
is kind of misleading, don't you think?
Well, it was written a long time ago before, this homosexual thing. But,
sounds like a sexual type of connotation.
No, it's...
I mean, look, you're asking me what I read. Why don't we go back?
What's your favorite book out of 379? What are the top 5?
I think Reflections Upon Myself, which I wrote.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, it's not all about it. It's a book of poems that I wrote. And the book basically is speaking about my feelings on life and my feelings on film and cinema and what I've brought to the cinema. It's called Reflections on Myself. Everybody buy it. It's only $18.95 in all major bookstores. Reflections Upon Myself.
Great.
And it's a great book that I speak all about myself. I talk about some of the films I've been in. I speak about my theories on life, my philosophies. And I read that like 4 times because I wrote it, But I read a lot of books. I'm going to be honest. I love Peter Hamill's a great writer. I think. Leonard Nimoy, was that the guy from Star Trek?
Yeah, he's the guy from Star Trek.
Sean Penn is a good writer. But who's that other guy? The guy who writes? What's his name? Glenn Miller. He was the band guy, Glenn Miller. There's one of those guys. That's it. Bukowski, Charles Bukowski, great writer, phenomenal. You know who he is?
I heard the name.
A crazy man, a great writer. The man was a genius before his time. And like I said, you got Pete Hamill, you got Michael Lupica, the sports writer, amazing sports writer. And listen, not for nothing. Quentin Tarantino is a great screenplay. Martin Scorsese's amazing. But if you're talking about like the greatest writers like of all time, I mean, you're talking about Jack Kerouac, you're talking about the Beat Generation. I mean, you can see I'm very intelligent and well read.
Of course. Listen, your intelligence is obvious to anybody who's watching the show.
Anybody. And Nick Tashi's is a good writer too. So see how much I'm bringing to your show right now.
Absolutely.
Have you ever had a better guest than me? Honestly?
No, never. You're the best. Absolutely.
Tony, you're good. And not Tony.
You're the
Remind me
best.
of my cousin Tony. It's Tony. No, it's Jay.
Jay. It is Jay.
Jay,
That's
man.
right.
This is. Ask me something else. Bring out. Just bring. If you want, you can even delve deep into. I'm not afraid. Well,
sure.
I have to be afraid.
Hey, tell me about your sister.
Excuse me?
Your sister.
I don't think we want to bring that up. What do you bring my family into this for?
I heard
now it's like I consider this like a hostile.
No. I heard she was cute. That's why I was asking. Was I wrong?
You're right.
Oh, okay.
Don't ever talk about my sister.
All right, let's talk. Let's forget
She's
about
too
your
good
sister.
for you.
How about your mother? Can we talk about your mother? How about your father?
Did you just say my mother?
Yeah, your mother. No. You mean your mother? Your mother has.
My mother's a sacred saint.
I know she's a saint.
Why don't we just leave my mother out of this? Why don't we talk about something not so personal?
All right, let's switch gears here. Let's go. Can we go to a commercial break? Matter of fact, I think that's what we got to do. Thank you very much. We'll be back in 2 minutes.